G'day football fans and welcome back to episode 7 of our Erik Ten Hag Manchester United Rebuild on Football Manager 2022. Today we'll be taking on Leicester City in the Premier League. You can see it does say team selection in the top right, so we are actually up to the game, just about to play it. Right after a bit of a recap and an explanation, I guess, because I gotta say I'm not confident going into today because you can see on your screen, it just already looks like we're down to bare bones. We've got our two Swedes away on international duty or travelling to their international duty. We've got Erik at the African Cup of Nations. We've got Rashford injured. He's out for about 2 months. He tore his hamstring, I think in, maybe not the last game, the game before that, I think. Harry Maguire got a red card last game. You'll see that. Or, no, you'll see what happened with that. It's not good. It's definitely not good. Tellers is injured, and we've just come through the whole Christmas, January period absolutely ravaged, somehow we're afloat maybe, but just absolutely by the skin of our teeth. You will see there, Edinson Cavani has a transfer arranged. He is joining Besiktas. If you say the first S like sh, shouldn't you say both like sh? So it should be, because you can't say Besiktas if they're the same thing, so it should be Besiktas. That doesn't sound good though. I don't know who's just going to say that. Anyway, he's on his way out. I couldn't justify paying him this like a similar amount of money to keep him around. I just, for the life of me, could not. So next season we'll have to replace our backup to Ronaldo, basically. Also needing to be replaced will be Jesse Lingard. We actually we cashed in on him. He only had 6 months left on his contract, so it was either, well, with the wages he was asking for us for, like it shows there his Monaco contract is only 63. He wanted about £90,000 a week. Ridiculous. We were either going to lose him on a free at the end of the season, or we actually got £10 million for him from Monaco, so I'm not too upset by that. It'd be good to be able to get someone in to replace him, but that £10 million we've got for him is all that we've got to spend, so no one really exciting is going to come in. I'm trying to work on maybe like a structured loan deal to get someone exciting in to replace him, and maybe someone able to play a bit of midfield as well as the wide positions wherever depth's needed. But we will wait and see, because nothing has happened there yet. We've also loaned out Juan Mata. You see here, he's on loan out at Astana, I don't know how to say that, I don't know where it is, nothing about it. But he just, he was absolutely whining. He would not shut up. He wanted to play. I wasn't going to play him. So he's gone away. Again, we're probably going to miss the depth. The depth of having gotten rid of both Mata and Lingard is probably the one area we're going to struggle in, I reckon. An exciting one on the way in, though, is Franck Kessie. I know it's probably said Franck Kessier or something like that, but I'm from Australia and I don't really know too much about Côte d'Ivoire or French, the language in general. So I'm going to say Franck Kessie. He's coming in on a free transfer at the end of his contract. I know in reality, I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or if it's just like, basically assumed that he's going to Barcelona at the end of his contract. I can't remember. But we put in a contract offer. I even took some money off the table to, try and make it a bit more like he would end up at a Real Madrid or a Barcelona or PSG maybe. But he ended up getting offers from only Premier League teams. And he's chosen us. So at the end of this season, we'll be getting that depth. It was something I spoke about in an earlier episode, that we just needed that depth in midfield, to compete with, I guess, Fred, McTominay, Pogba and Fernandes. So he's going to be one of them in and amongst it as of next season, which is a very, very exciting deal. He's a great player, a quality player, just won the league in real life, I guess, with Milan. And he'll be 25 when he joins us at the end of his contract in July this year. So plenty of years for us to be able to get the best out of him and absolutely reap the benefits of just an absolute incredible deal, getting him for a free transfer. At this point, this is the player we're working on for our loan deal. It's not too exciting. It is just a bit of depth. It's someone who's versatile, someone who can play either wing, play through the centre. It's Thorgan Hazard. Just hoping for a loan. I just want him for maybe the rest of this season, maybe into next. I'll put in like an optional future fee, but depending on how much it is, it's likely I won't, pursue it depending on how well he's doing. You can see down the bottom right, he's not really playing for Dortmund. They've tried to, haggle with me and tell me that he's got first team commitments, but like I can see right there, he doesn't. Like he just doesn't. Like it doesn't matter. You could be putting anyone else in that spot. So hopefully we can get a decent deal going there for him and get him in to give us a bit of cover, which would be at this point it's all he needed. Since you were last here, we've had a bit of a decent run through the end of December and our first few matches in January. We've had a good run, wins against Norwich, Watford, Manchester City in the derby, with a late winner there from Ronaldo, and progressing in the FA Cup against Morecambe with a nice 4-1 win with very much a rotated 11. Then a game that you'll come to see shortly with West Ham, that the less I talk about it, the better would be my view on that one. To start us off though, let's go through quickly as we can the goals from each of those games, starting off with Norwich. So getting us underway, you could probably guess who scored. It's Cristiano Ronaldo, off the back of good work down the right hand side from Diogo Dalot. Swings in the cross, Ronaldo gets his head on it before smacking in a penalty to get his second goal of the game. And then it had to be, it's a Ronaldo hat-trick. A long throw in from Luke Shaw, falls at the feet of Ronaldo, who taps that one in. Before we lost our clean sheet, this time it was Steffi Medidi. I think that was Harry Maguire's tackle that fell at his feet for 3-1. Then we faced Watford and who else? Of course, it was Ronaldo. Just over a minute in, off a corner from Bruno Fernandes, firing that one in. Ronaldo ended up scoring, I think it was 13 goals in 6 games through December, which was just absolutely unreal. I think he's got 28 goals of the season now. The second goal there was, of course, Rashford off the end of a McTominay pass. Then some absolutely just clinical, beautiful passing there through the centre, with Sancho grabbing our third, that was. Before Scott McTominay, I think this is third or fourth of the season maybe, grabbing on from outside the box. Beautiful little finish, that one. Then Edinson Cavani came off the bench for Ronaldo. I think this game was 2 days after that Norwich game, so wanted to keep Ronaldo alive, basically. So took him off for Cavani, and Cavani grabbed one. Then right at the end, unfortunately, again, could not keep that clean sheet as Watford grab one back. Unfortunately, not much to show from the Manchester derby, except just Ronaldo, of course, getting a winner late on off a corner. It was then FA Cup time, and getting us underway was Anthony Elanga off the back of a long throw from Luke Shaw, which I think might be the second or third in these highlights, I'm not sure, to be honest, but he did get then another assist, Luke Shaw, for Rashford this time at the near post off a whipped in cross to the near post for 2-0. Then Elanga played a bit of a 1-2 with Sancho, which just a great finish. Not exactly a beautiful free kick move or anything like that, but it worked out, I suppose. Which, as did just this move for Morecambe. Of course we conceded to Morecambe. We can't keep a clean sheet against anyone except Manchester City, apparently. And they bundled that one in eventually, before Anthony Elanga added a bit more gloss on a 4-1 scoreline. I don't even want to talk about this one, to be honest now. I'm absolutely still fuming. We got gifted a lead 3 minutes in there. Fabianski giving the ball to Ronaldo, the worst person you could possibly give it to, for a tap in, 3 minutes in, before quick interplay puts Sancho through. 2-0 lead, 9 minutes in. Even as this goes on, I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to show it. I want to forget it ever happened. Sancho grabbed himself a second off a Luke Shaw cross. Shaw absolutely having an absolute blinder of a season, really. We then went up 4-0 with Rafael Leao tapping in at the back post. And then truly a game of two halves, I suppose. Fornals gets put through, cuts it across for Mikel Antonio, taps one in, 4-1. We needed to focus, we needed to sharpen up. Didn't last too long then. It went to 4-2 here. Jared Bowen whipping one across, and it's Nikola Vlasic that actually gets the goal there. Before about 86 minutes in, it becomes 4-3, and we're starting to panic. It's Mikel Antonio grabbing his second. He's on for a hat-trick. It's 4-3, and then 94th minute, Harry Maguire gets a red. They score the penalty. It's 4-4. We didn't deserve anything, but having been 4-0 up, I cannot believe that. I am livid. Those results, however, I guess on a whole have been positive, and it has put us in a great position in the league. At this point, we're 9 points ahead. I guess if Liverpool win their game in hand, they'll go up to 45, so we're ahead by 7 points, but to be ahead by 7 points after 22 games in the league, I guess we've seen teams blow 12-point leads recently, but to say that that would have been what we were expecting, never, ever would I ever have anticipated we would be this far ahead at all. I genuinely was expecting us to be 4th, 5th, maybe 6th, fighting for that sort of 4th spot. I mean, I wanted to do better than they have in real life, finishing, what did they finish, 6th? Without a shot at 5th, or 4th rather? This is above and beyond that. This is absolutely nuts. You can also see on the right side of the screen, Huddersfield is our opponent in the next round. When I'm a big club in Football Manager, a big English club anyway, I always appreciate getting drawn at home in the FA Cup, because I like the thought of splitting the fees or the ticket prices or ticket sales rather, with the away side. I know Huddersfield maybe don't need the money as much as others, but like when we hosted Morecambe, getting to split the income with them, it gives me a good feeling that people are scrounging off my wealth. I don't know, or whatever, however you want to say it, whatever it is. Anyway, let's get through to our ravaged 11 against Leicester today. So this is what we're going to go with against Leicester today in the Premier League. We're hosting them at Old Trafford. We have got De Gea in goals, a backline of Dalot, Varane, Scott McTominay, and Luke Shaw, a midfield of Fred, Fernandes, and Pogba, front line of really our best possible front three who are absolutely firing really so far. Leao, Sancho, and Ronaldo. Having said that they're firing up, they'll probably fire a blank today. Obviously, McTominay in centre-back isn't ideal, but with Bailly away at Africa Cup of Nations, Lindelof travelling to join up with the Sweden squad, and Harry Maguire getting a red card against West Ham, we're a little stuck. I could put Phil Jones on. I see him there. Just for the life of me, I can't. I can't bring myself to actually legitimately do that. In fact, when we conceded against Morecambe, I had put Phil Jones on about 5 minutes prior. So I don't even want to dance with that devil. I don't want to do it. I won't. We're going to go with this. We're sticking with it. We're hopefully good for a result, really. Fingers crossed. So as we look at the two lineups here, I'll just remind you guys, please leave a like and subscribe. It is very important to me. It makes me happy. It brings me joy. Seeing the extra likes, seeing the extra subscriptions when they come in. It's sort of a bell goes off, wakes me up. It takes me away from my desk when I'm at work, whatever. It gets me going, gets me excited. Getting to know that there are people who are enjoying this too. As much as it's just at this stage anyway, something fun for me to do in my downtime. And I do definitely look forward to doing it. It's a good amount of fun. I do enjoy it. So just make sure to like it so we can grow the channel, grow the community hopefully, grow more like-minded people who want to see this content, all that sort of thing. Subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, so you don't miss where this season takes us, so you don't miss the Wolves season we've got going on FIFA at the moment. And while it is positive that there's no Kasper Schmeichel or Jamie Vardy in the lineup or on the bench, I still just worry, you see they've got Rafa Benitez in as manager. I just worry that, similar to, I guess, Spurs, but a lesser quality, just the counter-attacking nature of a side is possibly going to be the downfall of us. Hopefully we've got the quality to overcome that today, but, that's how I sort of foresee this game going, is us having a lot of pressure, them counter-attacking with the pace of Pats and Daka and Harrison. Harrison? What's his name? Harrison Barnes? Is that it? I can't remember his name now. Couldn't tell you. Anyway, let's get into kickoff. Why not? Let's do it. Alright, we're underway, and look, to be completely honest, seeing Ricardo Pereira up ahead of Timothy Castagne is a bit weird to me, but stranger things have happened in Dylan on the Ball history anyway, between our Wolves season and this one. Ricardo Pereira might get a hat-trick, I don't know. But off the back of our first corner here, James Justin's taking it the other way. And this might be that quick counter-attack I was talking about, where they're able to just bring the ball forward quickly. But we have won the ball back, thankfully. It is good, however depleted we are currently, to be able to start Pogba and Fernandes in that midfield. Definitely brings some sort of confidence and stability, I suppose. And then we've got our front three, which are always, this season, have been just incredible, as has Luke Shaw on the left-hand side, who's bringing it forward now. Hopefully whip on a cross and make me seem like an absolute genius. Oh, how's Sancho not scored that? Pogba lifts it to the back post. We've had a great chance early. I don't know why the XG's so low. There we go. Yeah, and you can see early on, definitely a lot of possession here. I am hoping for a bit of a reaction to that second half performance, which, you know, the media was all over us. Our fans were all over us. It was not pretty. But this first half, apart from that early chance and the apparently boring 8 shots that we have had, not a lot of action to speak of, really, other than that one chance, which is worrying. We've gone in with the fire up, so hopefully that bodes well, because there's a counter-attack right on the end of it. Pogba going through, unleashing a drive at Ward, who somehow keeps out Leao. Leao definitely should have buried that one. Oh dear. Oh, this looks like good territory. Looks like Fernandes territory to me. And it is! Oh wow, that was an absolute belter of a free kick. Right around the outside, in off the bar, up where the spiders live, top bins. What more could you want from a free kick? Let's have another look at this. All the way around the wall. Oh wow, that is absolute peach from Bruno there. I do hope to sort of, I don't know, bring out the best in Bruno, because I feel like this last season, or maybe even season and a half, he's been less than what we're sort of getting used to him being at United anyway. Half time it is, and 18 shots to 0. It's all going to plan currently. I mean, Leicester are languishing down in, I think they're either 18th or 19th, and that's probably why Brendan Rodgers was sacked in favour of Rafa Benitez, try and come in and save the day. But if this is how they're playing, it's not going to work out too well. Hopefully we can keep that up for the second half. We'll look to make some changes and hopefully put the game to bed and I guess not get any further injuries, really. Into the second half, he's still comfortable, but while it's 1-0, I'm just nervous because it'll just take that one counter-attack, that one chance for Daka and Barnes to break free. They've already started having shots. It's a bit scary, but here's a free kick in a good position. Headed away easily. Pogba with the ball on the rebound, or on the return. Hopefully another ball heading in shortly. We'll recycle it back out to the left, which seems to be our best creative side. I say as the left side creates. Luke Shaw gives it to Leao, floats a ball around to the far post where Danny Ward just can't get out to it. And Jadon Sancho has extended that lead and puts us in a very much more comfortable position. Ends up being a bit of a tap-in. The ball there is absolutely exquisite. We've made the first 2 changes there. We've brought off Luke Shaw just because he's been playing every game with Tellez out, and we've brought on Wan-Bissaka at left back for him. And then brought on Matic at holding mid to hopefully keep things all shored up back there. The game's winding down sort of now. We've got about 10 minutes left. A highlight here. We've brought on Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho? I don't know. I'll say Nacho, because that's how I say nachos. We've brought him on just because, why not? You know, we're up 2-0. It's looking like a comfortable match, and we've got no one else to put in his place. So, why not give him a bit of a run? See how we go. Look, that's not what I was expecting. I brought on Matic to sort of shore things up. I brought off Pogba for him, and Matic has ended up getting us another goal. Maybe he needs another contract. He has been stellar of late. I think the West Ham game, maybe? Or maybe the Morecambe one before that. I think he got 2 assists or something like that. It's madness. Might be in for another Fernandes special here. No, off the post maybe? down the bottom says it was just a save, but it looked a bit nasty. This one's become a bit of a non-event now, with Leicester just having the 2 shots in the 88 minutes we've played now. Garnacho on the ball, running into the box. Oh, save I want. Danny, don't be a prick, come on. Let him have it, it's fine. What's the 1 goal gonna do? Alright, Bruno Fernandes whipping it in. Oh, handball. Okay, I thought I was going nuts. I was like, surely that's a goal. The ball's in the net. Anyway, who really cares? It's winding down here. I think we're done. I think we've come away with it. Or maybe we're bettering it. Ronaldo, surely. Of all people, Ronaldo's got to score that. But at the end of the day, don't think it's going to matter too much. No, it does not. It's a 3-0 win. Nice and easy. You love to see it. So that will do it for today's video, guys. As easy as you like. I guess that's what happens when you're against a side incredibly low on morale and confidence and that sort of thing. They're languishing down at the bottom of the table. They're in struggle street. They're not doing too well, and we took full advantage. Nice, comfortable 3-0 win. Absolutely on top. Absolutely dominant. And hopefully that puts us in good stead to carry through. We've only got 15 matches left in the league to hopefully not bottle it too bad. Not confident, to be fair, but at this stage it's ours to lose, I suppose. Next video, we're actually going to go, it's going to be 7 matches between now and then, and possibly more depending on how we go in the FA Cup. Next video is going to be the second leg of PSG. I thought it better than showing you, there's 3 games before the first leg, and then 2 or 3 games between. So it would have worked out that it was like 2 games and then the PSG and then 3 games and then PSG, and I just thought it would help the season flow better if we just absolutely skip through it, get to the game, get to the one that matters really, the second leg, whether we go through or not. That will be what you see next, guys. So thank you again so much for watching. Make sure you go down below, leave us a nice beautiful little like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you want to see how we go against PSG in the Champions League. Comment down below what you thought of the video, what you're thinking of the series, and maybe what you think we should do in the summer. I know it's a little while away yet, and our money is yet to really come in. But if you do have any early tips, anyone we should be tracking, anyone we should be really looking at that perhaps I haven't considered, let me know. I'm all ears. I'll listen to just about anyone. Listen, but not necessarily act. I'll listen though. Just put it down there. Why not? Down in the description as well, guys, is the social medias. There's the Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Twitch. There's a few things there. Twitch will be happening soon. Plenty happening on Instagram and Twitter. TikTok sometimes. Who knows? Maybe you're into that. I don't know. And guys, that's it. That's all I've got. Until next time, when we go again to hopefully reach the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Peace.